Good evening, everybody. How are we all this evening? Oh, it's gotten a bit chilly again, so I've got my heater on next to me. So I thought we were in for an early spring, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be the case. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm very excited to have you all here. As you know, I was only doing fortnightly readings there for a bit. I have had to bring next week's live feed forward to this week as I don't have a babysitter for next Tuesday night. So the good news is I'm here tonight. The bad news is I won't be here next week, unfortunately. But thank you so much for joining me anyway. I'll see how many people I can get through in the next hour. Do not have phone readings this evening, so all questions will be from the comment section here this evening. So as you know, I don't go in order of the questions. I am drawn to people. So please pop your question up there in the comment section for me. Please also like and share my live feed. I would appreciate that. Also, let me know where you are watching from. I always like to know where people are watching from. But again, I'm really honoured to have you all here watching. I've got the lovely Julie watching me from, or helping me from her home. So any comments that you see popping up from the psychic pinup is not from me. It's actually from Julie. Sorry about that. It's not me. I wish I was that talented, but I'm not. So I can't read and put comments up at the same time. And I'm just seeing who's online at the moment, which is great. So I will get to you all shortly. I just wanted to bring a few things up with you, lovely people, first, if that's okay. But just in the meantime, I just want to share this live feed, if that's okay. So if you can just share it while I'm sharing it, it would help me out tremendously, because I get distracted very easily and I forget to share. So just bear with me. I'll just share that. And to oopsie, I really need an assistant. And okay. Let's have a look at all of this. Anyway, all right. So I'm 2 weeks into a diet and I feel awesome. I don't even know why I brought that up. So no carbs, no sugar, no dairy for the last 2 weeks. And I really struggled the first week. It was actually my body detoxing, but now I feel absolutely awesome. And it's quite funny because I feel like my connection to spirit has also strengthened as well. So I can vouch and say that yes, there is a lot to be said for this clean eating. So I hope to continue it, and fingers crossed it will become a way of life for me. So anyway, let's get started. Just before I start reading, I've got my workshop happening this Saturday at Port Kembla. So it is a beginner's psychic development workshop. So anybody who's interested in that, just inbox me. I'll give you the details. It is this Saturday afternoon, the 3rd of October. Big shout out for my Bathurst people who are watching this evening. Hi. We have the Living Wellness Psychic Expo that is happening at Panthers on Sunday the 8th of November. So I will be out there for that day. Just keep an eye out on their Facebook page as to when the books are opened for bookings. There are a number of awesome readers that will be there, so just keep an eye out for that. And some of you may have seen pop up on my Facebook page over the weekend. I'm absolutely flat out booked out with readings at the moment, and it's taken me right up to the end of October, mid-November for Saturday appointments. So I have decided to open up another day to do readings, which is on Thursdays. So those of you who have booked appointments for me, and I know that they're a number of weeks in advance, if you would like to bring your appointment forward to a Thursday, if you can do a Thursday, please inbox me. I'm more than happy to move your appointment to a Thursday if that would help you out. Alternatively, if just throwing it out there to the public that I do have availabilities on Thursdays now. So again, inbox me for those details. All right, I'm going to get started. So, and just the usual heads up, if we have those pesky little trolls on this evening, please just ignore them. And also, I noticed what they are doing is after the live feed, when we're all usually asleep, they like to get on and solicit with you all individually, where they will message you and say, private message me for an accurate reading. Again, they are trolls, they are scammers. Please just ignore them. I will deal with them later on and ban them from the page. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So just bear with me, and I've got questions flying already. So let's get started. Okay. Big shout out to Kerry, who's just become a grandmother. So congratulations, Kerry. Some of you may see Kerry has popped up on some of my feeds. She was doing the platform show with me at the beginning of the year before COVID stepped in. So she's just become a grandmother for the first time. So congratulations, Kerry. Hey. We have a look here, just very quickly. Hi. Now, I don't know how to pronounce your name properly, honey. I don't know if it's Sharon or Sharon. I'm sorry about that. I can't pronounce it properly. So anything for me, relationship or anything positive coming towards my way. Okay. All right. Let's have a look for you, honey. Anything positive coming your way. Okay. What they're showing me here with you is that you've got a lot of hopes, but the thing is, what's holding you back is a lot of fear at the same time. So I feel like there's a bit of a blockage there with you, with anything positive that is coming your way. I feel like in the past, things haven't been so easy for you, and now I feel like things are looking on the up and up for you, but it's like you're waiting for somebody to drop a bombshell, or you're waiting for something to happen, and that's why I'm saying I feel like your hopes are being blocked by your fears here, if that makes sense. So what I'm asking you to do is to have a little bit more faith in the universe and put more positive vibes out, because as we all know, the law of attraction, if you throw out positive thoughts, positive actions, you're going to be attracting a lot of this positiveness back into your life. So as soon as you start doubting, that's when you're throwing that negativity out, and it's like the universe is like, oh, that's what she wants, let's give it to her. So that's what they're showing me here with you. So look, I'd say that's really in your hands if there's anything positive coming, because I feel like that is something that you need to be working on. So unfortunately, there's no magic button here. It's something that you need to understand, you need to acknowledge, and I just feel like there's some work there for you to do. I actually feel like you're exploring this a little bit yourself. So keep doing that. They're showing me that there are a lot of positive things, but it's sort of like I feel like you feel like you're not worthy of it, and we need to change that mindset. Okay, so get back to me on that. Also, they're showing me here with relationship, I feel like there is an offer that is coming for you. Now, that doesn't mean that there is another relationship coming or anything. I'm just feeling with the relationship. They're saying the relationship, there is an offer coming, but it's slow in the making. Okay, so again, they're saying don't hurry it along, just go with the flow. So I hope that helps you. Alrighty, now, Charmaine. Spirits on fire today. That's what happens when I rub my nose. They like to tickle my nose to let me know that they're here. Okay. All right, now, Charmaine, I'm sorry, I can only read the first couple of lines here of your question. I'm sorry, and I can't scroll back. But absolutely love a reading. Please, anything I need to know regarding my near future. Let's have a look for you. Okay. Okay, they're showing me with you. I'm feeling like people are suggesting things to you, but you don't want a bar of it, or you don't want to acknowledge, or there's something there where I feel like possibly a little bit of stubbornness there. And I feel like here in this case though, your gut is the correct, your intuition's correct here. So they're showing me that's where you are now, and they're showing me here you need to have a little bit more faith. Or they're saying you do have the faith here, but they're saying you need to go the one step further, and you need to take a few risks, they're saying, because they're saying the risks will pay off. They'll pay off. They're just saying they'll pay off. So I don't know if this is in relation to a project or something that you've got going on the side, but they're showing me what you have done here. You have just come full circle. I feel like there's about, if it hasn't already happened, there's a closure. You've come full circle with something, and you're about to start something new again. So where you are at is the crossroad, but I'm just getting this little bit of hesitancy here for you. I feel like somehow there's something here that is holding you back from moving forward. And I feel like a lot of it is your own insecurities in believing in yourself a little bit more. They're acknowledging this anxiety. There's something that's going on here, this stress and anxiety with you as well. And I would like to throw that in the mix there, that I feel like that is what is holding you back from getting, yeah, they're scratching your nose. They're saying, yep, that's what it is. Okay, so you need to be believing in yourself a little bit more, because they're saying where you are is actually on the right path here. And they're just showing me there's something there you're quite passionate about that you need to be following up. So that's what they're showing there for you in the immediate future. I'm actually going to just draw for you an oracle card. I never draw oracle cards. I just feel like I need to be doing this for you for some sort of guidance. And they're just, okay, relationship. Okay, they've just thrown out the relationship card. Now, I'm reading that is that you need to have a relationship with yourself, meaning you need to love yourself, and there needs to be self-care here, because I feel like there's a lot of people that you're putting before yourself. So everybody's coming first, and then you're coming in afterwards, but they're showing me you need to have a love affair with yourself, if that makes sense. So and to get rid of those insecurities. So I hope that helps you. What have we got here? So those who have just joined me, hi, good evening, thank you for joining me. I'm on until 9 o'clock answering questions. I'm not doing phone readings this evening. I'm just doing questions here that are popping up in the comments section. So pop your question up there. If I get to you, great. If I don't, trust me, there is no, it's nothing personal. It's just I go, my questions literally fly, and I'm just grabbing them as they're coming. So if these readings that I am doing are very general, guys, so just bear that in mind, that we are in a public forum, so that's why they tend to be quite general. If you're wanting an in-depth reading with me, you will need to book in with me, and also with the mediumship readings as well. Okay. Okay, so, well, there you go, Karen. Hello, how are you? Okay, I just went to click the comment above you saying that I was spot on with my reading, and Spirit literally just clicked you instead. So it's funny how Spirit works. So obviously I'm drawn to you tonight. So I'm assuming a general for you because there's no question there, Karen. So let's see what we've got for you. What have we got for Karen this evening? Oh, Karen, I feel like things are just pulling you all over the place. I feel like you're getting pulled from one end to the other end, and I feel like there's not enough of you to be going around, if that makes sense. Now, here's the thing. I feel like there is something or a situation or a person in the mix here with you that is holding you back from doing the things that you're wanting to do. Now, I feel like in the next couple of months, I'll go to the next 2 to 3 months, there is going to be somebody that's going to enter into your life and somebody that is going to be speaking their truth. Okay, may sound vague for you right now, but just take on board everything that I say. I'm being shown that there is somebody coming that is going to help make things better for you. Speak the truth. So it's sort of like when I call them my knight in shining armor here. Now, in terms of, I would like to go with family here, and they're showing me here that there is, I feel like there's things in the mix there that are coming to the surface, and I feel like this is possibly bringing up your anxiety level a little bit, and they're just acknowledging that those things are going to be revealed as well. It's nothing nasty. It's just things that I feel like you quite possibly could be on a need to know basis, and then you'll find things out later on. But that's what they're showing me there. So don't overthink things. They're just asking me, just take each day as it comes. They're showing me also, I feel like possibly there could have been some daggers in your back about a situation, or possibly a little bit of talk behind your back. I feel like that's all behind you now. I feel like that's been dealt with, and they're showing me here that any hurt that you've incurred from that, they're showing me that's all in the past now. Now everything's on the up and up. They're showing me also there's going to be a celebration that's coming around the family as well, and it's not Christmas, because I wanted to automatically go to the next 3 months, and I know that that falls right on Christmas, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of announcement around about that time with somebody in the family with you as well. So I hope that helps you, and thank you for watching, and I'm stoked that Spirit picked you for a reading. What else have we got? Right, see, Spirit's literally taking these all out of my hands. Okay, and I've just gone to press one question, and I got you, Chanel. So hi, they obviously want me to acknowledge you, and it all happens for a reason. So even though you have not got a question there, I'm compelled to pull a card for you and see what's going on with you. They're working funny ways with me this week, and it's sort of like I've stepped up another level, and I'm going to put a lot of this down to this cleaning. I seem to have a stronger connection. I know what they're wanting, and I just go with it at the moment. So I hope you can all understand that. Now, Chanel, okay, few disappointments. So I'm getting the way you're hoping last week, but they're showing me there's still some sort of communication or something. I feel like it hasn't it hasn't settled. Is that right? And I just feel like there's still some unfinished business, and they're giving me the number 8 here. So if that has not happened, eight's here. So I'd say 8 weeks or something like that. That's what they're showing me. If you can pop your comments up there for me and let me know, that would be great. But I just pulled an oracle card for you as well, and it's actually reward yourself. So don't go kicking yourself too much, okay? Because from where you've come from to where you are now, you actually need to acknowledge that, and you actually need to acknowledge the hard slog that you've just been through. And they're saying you need to go out and reward yourself for this, okay? Because it's sort of like it's how can I word this? Okay, you're the sort of person is everything's regimented, boop, 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 boop. And if it doesn't go that way, you beat yourself up because of it. And it's not the case, because you have done wonders. You have come from one place and you have gone leaps and bounds, even though you may have not thought you haven't. And that's why Spirit's saying you need to reward yourself. So a little bit of time out, my love, and you need to be kind. Be kind to yourself. Okay, you are human. You are allowed to be human. Okay. Oh, now stop flying questions so I can click. Ah, dearie me. Literally, my questions are flying. Every time I click one, it misses and it keeps flying up. So just bear with me, guys. So just very quickly. Hey, hi, Shell. Looking forward to meeting you on Saturday. Yeah, I'm really excited about Saturday with this workshop. So those who have just jumped on, I'm running a beginner's psychic development workshop on Saturday afternoon at Port Kembla. So I do have a couple of spots left. If you are interested in coming, just inbox me. And I'm wondering about work, if anything comes through. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look for you. All right. Here's the thing. What they're showing me here, I'm getting conflicting stories here from spirit. So, okay, what? Long story short, I'm being shown an offer, and I feel like this offer is separate to where you're working now. If you are working now, it's separate. And what they're showing me here is that in the past there have been, I feel like there's been disappointments around the work environment or the place where you have been working. But they're showing me here there needs to be a little bit of patience, and because they're basically saying to me everything's down to timing right now. So I am going to put it out there and say that there is another position coming for you, whether it's in the same company or whether it's a completely different workplace. They're not showing me, but they are showing me that there is a offer coming, and once that comes, they're showing me that I will say, like, your luck's about to change. That's the only way I can describe that. So I feel like there's changes here for you, but they're saying it all comes down to timing. So in the meantime, they're just saying patience and just keep plugging away and planting those seeds, because there are changes coming. Okay, I'll see you on Saturday. What else have we got? Okay, I don't do predictions for babies. Sorry, guys. It's not my thing, nor is gender. Neither is baby genders. I'm sorry. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, and I went to put up Karen's comments. So Karen says, thank you so much. Couldn't be more spot on. I hope that helps you, Karen. So thank you. Thank you for connecting. And Spirit's made me hit you, Kylie. So what have we got here? Like a reading on work and relationship, please. Watching from Goulburn. So, okay, I love my Goulburn people. Okay, what do we got for you? Okay. They're showing me with you, Kylie. I feel like there's some sort of further training that's going on around you, but also I'm seeing you working in a team environment. So I'm assuming that's what you're doing now, some sort of work that where you are in a team environment here, and either you are supervising other people or you're working under a supervisor here. But I'm going to throw it in the mix here because I feel like there is some sort of further training that is, if you're not already doing that, they're showing me that it's coming up around you. Now, also, I feel like there is, oh, what are they showing me that for? Okay. Are you having issues with I would like to say, a female in your workplace? And I feel like she possibly could be a supervisor, but I just feel like there's a bit of a clash here. So I don't know why they are showing that to me. It's yeah, I feel I want to throw that into the mix here with work. So just be aware of that. I'm sure you do know what I'm talking about. And as I say to people, a lot of my readings here are very general because we are on the World Wide Web and anybody could be watching this. So I'm quite mindful of people's privacy. So sometimes I do speak in cryptic with people. But look, I feel like here there is something with work where I feel like somebody's not pulling their weight, or that's the only way I can describe it. And I feel like a lot of it's falling back on you here. And what I'm being asked to pass on to you is that that person, it's not going without not being noticed, put it that way. So I feel like time's nearly up for them. I feel like they're about to be called out on this, if that makes sense. So if you understand what I'm talking about here, and I just feel like the issues there will come to an end quite soon. Yeah, it's about to come full circle. Work's about to come full circle here. So that person, yeah, I just feel like days are either numbered or they're going to get a talking to. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All right. Hi, Lee. Hi, Lee. Anything about me moving house, please? Okay, let's have a look for you. Yep, they're all jumping out. Bit of indecisiveness around you, love. So I'm just getting, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? I just feel like there's things there holding you back from moving. It's sort of like oh, okay. I feel like you're one of these people that worry about other people first. You're worried if you move, you're going to put noses out of joint, I feel. So you don't want people being angry with you. You don't want people being annoyed with you, and that's quite important for you. But they're saying to me that you need to start putting yourself first, if that makes sense. Okay, let's have a look. So whether you are moving, I am being shown you speaking to, seeking the advice of others about this. So, but somehow your little inner voice always overrides it, I feel. So they're saying, take note, and yeah, they're saying take the advice on board of people who are trying to give you advice, because I feel like you get the advice and then you override it. So in terms of the moving, I will say yes. Okay. And once you make that decision, I feel like quite quickly. Quite quickly. So I feel like this is going to be in the next 8 weeks. I feel like it's before Christmas that you're doing this. And but they're saying that's once you make that decision, bugger it, I'm going to throw a caution to the wind and go. But they're saying you need to take these rose-colored glasses off first. So that's what they're showing me. So if you're wanting to know about moving, yes, if you take that leap, if you take the rose-colored glasses off. So I hope that helps you. So you're welcome, Shell. So I'll see you on Saturday. Okay, now if these questions start flying, I can actually hit one. Okay, who have we got here? Okay, Kenny. Okay, hi Kenny. You seem to be a bit keen to connect with me this evening. A bit of spamming going on. That's okay. Let's have a look. Anything for me career-wise? Okay. Look, straight away, Kenny, they're showing me that they're showing me you have uh, a lot of initiative. They're showing me they're saying the word aspirations, but it's a case of you believing in yourself. They're showing me that you are quite keen and you are willing to take risks, but just be a little bit cautious because I feel like you can jump the gun a little bit too quickly, because I'm always saying to people, yeah, take the leap, do this, do that, just throw caution to the wind and then let the universe take care of it. But in this case, I feel like you could potentially be jumping the gun too quickly. So just hold off a little bit on that, because I feel like career-wise, I feel like you need to be doing a little bit more um, you need to get a little bit more information come to light first before making any decisions. Okay, they are showing me that there are new beginnings there. So if you are thinking about making, because I feel like it's a whole new career change. It's not just a new job. I feel like it's something completely different to what you've been doing. And they're just showing me just go doing your research more before making the final decision, because they are showing me that there are new decisions there. I feel like these decisions the road that you're wanting to go down possibly could be causing a bit of conflict in your circle, potentially family, partner, that as well. And just be aware of that. And that could actually, I would like to say, throw a spanner into the woodwork here, and then you'll find yourself back at square one again, doubting yourself. But I feel like you are on the correct path, but you just need to slow it down a little bit and just get your ducks all lined up, so to speak, before making any final decision. So I hope that helps you. Okay, if we can be a little bit more specific with the questions and steer clear of the generals, that would be great. I can get through them a lot quicker. Okay, just very briefly, Bobby, I can just see you flat out with family and trying to please everybody. And look, I can't see any significant changes with you until after Christmas time. I'm sorry, honey. They're just showing me that there's patience that needs to be here. You're like your wit's end. They're just showing me here with you that it's one person after the other with problems, 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 and all you're wanting is a happy and happy family life, all under the one roof. But I'm just seeing problem after problem, and it's not your problems. A lot of it's everybody else's, and you seem to be wearing a lot of other people's problems here. And they're saying this will all change after Christmas. I feel like there's going to be like you're going to have a light bulb moment where you're like, why am I putting up with all of this all the time? Because you are allowing people to come into your own personal space. So that's a thing. That's something that you need to be working on. And they're showing me that this is what you're going to be doing between now and Christmas. And come Christmas time, they're showing me after Christmas, New Year. I feel like there's a bit of a new Bobby that's coming out, in if that makes sense. But that is something that you need to be working on. So it's not something that I can do for you. It's nothing what anybody else can do for you. It's something that you need to recognize, acknowledge, process, and work with it. So let me know how you get on. I'm gonna actually draw an oracle card for you too. So let's have a look, see what they've some advice from the angels for you. Because I'm just feeling it with you. I've got a real heavy heart at the moment with you. Okay. They're giving me change in direction. Okay, so that's what they're saying. You're exactly what I just said. You're about to go change in a new direction, but this is something that you need to decide and work on. But they're saying where you are, you're ready for that change. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Alrighty. Next. I'm going to have a quick look at that one if Spirit allows me. Mirinda, hello, how are you, honey? Anything for me, please? I'm just overall lost and need some clarity. Okay, that's understandable. It's really uncertain times at the moment. Although we're coming out of a lot of it, but it's really left a lot of people down in the dumps here. It's sort of like I feel like you're questioning a lot of things at the moment, and it's not just things that are going on in everyday to-day life, but I will also go as far as saying your faith, spirit. And what I mean by that is because I just feel like it's one thing after another with you, and it's just like, what next? What next? And there does become a time where you think, okay, do you question whether there's a higher above, or God, the universe, and it's understandable. So what they're showing me here is that I feel like you need to go out on a limb a little bit with things. They're just put into my head now, something to do with friendships as well. So I feel like even your relationships with friends and that have lapsed a little bit, and I feel like you've actually backed yourself into a bit of a corner and not wanting to get out and see the world at the moment. So that's why they're saying you need to be getting out a little bit more here with your friends. They're saying take that initiative. They're saying you need to take the initiative and just start doing things, because I'm seeing nothing changing for you when you're back on here in a few weeks again asking for clarity and saying that you're lost again and you haven't done anything to help yourself that way. But I'll just pull an oracle card for you as well. That's what they're saying. Okay, they're saying to me there's nothing to worry about. Okay, it's great. They're saying nothing to worry about. You're safe. You're on the right path. They're saying you also need to release and surrender. So all these doubts that you have, you just need to put those worries and put it out there to the universe. Here's one for you also. We do have a full moon coming up. Where are we? Okay, this Friday we have a full moon coming up. So those who are new on here, and I always talk about the new moon, full moon. Full moon is great for releasing a lot of negativity, things that no longer serve you in your life. So this is my advice to you or guidance. Write a big long list, write a letter to the universe, how you feel, write down all the things that you would like to release, all the negativity, things that no longer serve you, and be quite specific with all these things that you list, and then take that bit of paper outside and burn it and release it to the universe. It's sort of like a prayer to the universe. And then also when I on full moons, I will also even have a salt bath. So all you have to do is run a warm bath and put a cup of salt. Doesn't need to be any special salt. Dissolve it in the water, soak yourself in it. It's sort of like cleansing all that negative energy away from your body. So I feel like if you did a ritual like that, you will find that you will feel a lot lighter and you'll have a little bit more clarity with your life there. Okay, so look, I hope that helps you, and let me know how you get on. What have we got here? They're picking. Oops, no, they didn't pick that at all. Hey, guys, if we can be a little bit specific with the questions and not just generals, I can get through them a lot quicker. I can yes, no answers, straight to the point. Sue, hi, thank you. Will all of our home modification plans get the green light? Okay. I feel like there's a bit of toing and froing with this. And like I feel like you're ready to do it all right now. And for some reason, all I'm seeing is somebody sitting at a desk with paperwork and it's just sitting there. And like I'm literally seeing this person sitting there eating their lunch with all this work building up, and just like it's not urgent for them. So that's what I'm feeling like. So I'm saying yes eventually, but I just feel like somebody is sitting on it, or they're it's not a hurry for them. It's not a priority. And it's sort of like, oh, not my job description. Oh, my lunch break, or my, I'm having a break now, or I'm about to go on a week's vacation, and I'll be back. And meanwhile, that the paperwork's still building up, if that makes sense. They're showing me here that, well, that's what I feel like is happening there. But I feel like there will be coming back to you about something else that needs to be done in order to push the other things through, if that makes sense. They're just saying patience, patience, patience. And I will also put it in there, I feel like there's a little bit of a conflict with that. And I'm guessing that this is with council. And I feel like it's you or somebody's got to go in there and say, right, and put your foot down. So just be prepared for a little bit of conflict there. You will get your own way, but they're just saying in the meantime, it's patience. But I'm literally seeing this person just sitting there with their food and paperwork piling up, not giving a damn. Okay, so short answer is yes. But I just feel like there's all these other little things being thrown into the woodwork in the meantime. Okay, they give me the number 6, if that helps. So I feel like it's in 6 months, the next 6 months. Okay, Paula, should I go back to university or stay in my current job? Okay, when people ask me questions like this, these are actually life-changing questions, and I don't go yes or no. All I can see is where you currently are and where potentially you can be heading if you go either either road. Ultimately, these decisions are decisions that you need to be making. All I can do is give you a bit of guidance here, but I don't go say yes or no, yes or no. So let's have a look for you anyway. Okay, look, what they're showing me here, where you are with work, it's quite stable. Okay, it's look, I feel like this is something that's been on your mind for like at least the last 6 months, wanting to go back to university. But the thing is, there's the stability there of having a job, and you've got to also, now the logic side of me here is saying is we are in a recession, and you have a job, so you have stability. So you know what I'm saying there. So what they are actually showing me here is that you need to take a little bit of time out here, not physically, but mentally, and really reflect what it is that you are going to be getting out of going back to university and getting rid of a job. To be honest with you, they are showing me that you will be staying at this job. They are showing me that you're going to be starting this university degree uh, and doing it part-time for now, because we are in uncertain times. That is what they are showing me. If that answers your question, great. If it's not what you want to hear, I'm sorry, but I do give it to you the way that Spirit is giving it to me. I'm sorry. Okay, so I hope that helps you. What have we got going here? Okay, Jennifer, hello. What direction do you see for me with career or study? Let's have a look. Career and study. Oh, we've got a jumper there. I love shuffling cards until they jump out. It seems to be my thing to do at the moment. All right. What they're showing me, where you are at, okay, and I know this is cliche, decisions to be made. Now, you're a little bit torn here as to whether you go off on that little path to do the study to better yourself, uh, or to stay with the family. Okay, I'm not saying that you're physically removing yourself from the family. I'm meaning bringing yourself away from doing day-to-day duties, looking after the family, making sure everybody is accommodated, and actually taking time out to do things for yourself. So I feel like where you are at, you're not quite ready to be making that move yet, because I just get that fear of the unknown. Do I? Don't I? I don't know. Now, I feel like there has been somebody that's like, what are you doing? Trying to put a rocket up you to make you get you a little bit more motivated, and still there's that little voice in your head saying, I can't, I can't, I can't. It's the guilt. I feel like there's a lot of guilt there in terms of leaving children to and you going off to do things to better yourself. Short answer, I can see that there is some sort of offer that is coming for you in terms of study, and I do see you doing the study, but we've just got to get over that that little fear, that little voice in your head at the moment with the guilt factor going on, because they're showing me that study is going to lead you to they're showing me more financial gain. They're saying more financial gain. And so I'm saying where you are now, you're about to close out a cycle and take up this study. And they're showing me that you're going to put a lot of effort into this study. And it's like you're planting the seeds. And I can tell you, all I can see is from the work you put in, you will be reaping the benefits later on. So I see it as a necessity for you. And I also see it as a necessity for you to be you again, if that makes sense. I just feel like you need to get out and do something for you. And they're showing me once you do that, you're actually going to be quite good at it. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of recognition for you for the effort and the work that you have put in. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. What's this one? Kelly, did it come up? Will I buy a new home soon? And I just had a card jump straight out and they're saying yes. Okay. Straight away, they are saying yes. Not telling me what month, but they're saying, you will buy a new house soon. I'm being shown here also you being, or one of you in the relationship, I'm being shown, careful with the money. It's like you are the controller. I feel like very independent, know what you want. But okay, that's what you're like, but your idealism in the house that you want is not going to match the finances, if that makes sense. So they're saying there needs to be a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you need to write out a bit of a different wish list, because they're saying what is on that list is not what it corresponds with the finances there. But they're saying yes, you will buy a house soon. So I hope that helps you. Valerie, does that come up? Will I get a promotion in the next 6 months? Okay, Valerie, what they're showing me is that you've had to have a lot of patience around this. And I will even go so far as now you're getting to the point where you are exhausted about the whole situation. So to be honest with you, I feel like you're going to actually be exploring your options, if that makes sense. So in terms of getting the promotion, I can't see it in the next 6 months. And I feel like it's actually going to wear you down, and to the point where, you know what, you're going to put your foot down. And I honestly feel like you're going to be exploring your options. Okay, so that is all they are showing me. Hope that helps you. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to try something a little bit different here, because I've got some awesome little cards I think are so cute. Natalie, will I meet my soulmate soon? Thank you. Let's have a look for you, Natalie. Right, here's the thing. I have got a strong yes to this. They're showing that you're quite an independent person in your own right, so don't ever lose that. But they are showing me that there is somebody that's crossing your path soon. But usually with soulmates and twin flames, we're always putting out that energy to each other, to the universe. And I've just got these awesome little cards here, and I'm just going to see if there's a message from your soulmate for you that's coming. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, don't know if you can read that, but they're saying, I've been wishing for you. look at what else they're saying. And they're all jumping out at me. Okay, there is communication coming for you. Okay. And also, what else are they saying here? Okay. They're just saying here, it's all in the divine timing. So look, I will say yes, soon. They're not giving me a time frame, but it's just one of those things. It's a waiting game. But as they're showing me, you're quite an independent person in your own right. So I hope that helps you. Okay, thank you. So okay, Sue, yes, dealing with government. So it makes perfect sense. Thank you. We're prepared for the conflict. Yep. I'm seeing this guy with a green Granny Smith apple on his desk. Okay. It's a green one. It's quite specific. It's a green apple. Oh my goodness. Okay. Geez, that hour's gone fast. Joe Smith. Will I have a good practical as a student and nurse? Of course you will. I'll tell you that now. You're keen. You're keen, and it's just fear that's holding you back. That's all it is. All it is. But let's have a look. Again, yes, your biggest fear is that I feel like in the past, with other work environments, people that you've worked with, I feel like there's been not such pleasant things going on. I feel like there's been backstabbing and things like that, and that has really rocked your confidence. So I just feel like you're really worried about you're quite, it's a confidence thing for you. So you're worried that you're not going to be doing as well as what you're hoping, and then people start talking about you. Okay, so I feel like that's one of your fears. So let's get over that now, because they're showing me that that's just a fear for you, and we all know that fear is just an illusion. And they're showing me here that I feel like there's some sort of offer that's coming after it. So I don't know how this works in the nursing world, whether you go on prac and then you get offered a place afterwards, or if you need to go and do further study. But they are showing me here that there's some sort of offer that is coming after this, because they are showing me that there's celebrations with family and friends because of this, because they're also showing me that you shine. You will shine doing this. So you just need to have a little bit more confidence with that. So good luck. Okay, so thank you. Okay, we've wrapped it up right up to 9 o'clock here now. That has gone so fast. So thank you those who have watched me this evening. I am honoured. I'm very appreciative of you spending your hour with me, and thank you, Julie, for helping me behind the scenes there. Now, those who weren't on when I first jumped on, I have a workshop this Saturday that's running at Port Kembla. It's a beginner's psychic development class. If you are interested in joining me, inbox me and I can give you the details. Now, I will be out at Bathurst reading at the Living Wellness Psychic Expo on Sunday, the 8th of November. That's at Panthers. So keep an eye out on their Facebook page as to when they open up books for bookings. And it's not just for me, it's for other readers as well. There's some great readers that will be out there. And I have now opened up my Thursdays for readings as well, because I'm fully booked up to the end of October and middle of November for Saturday appointments. So I've opened up another day. Those of you who do have appointments booked with me further down the track, if you would like to bring it forward on a Thursday, again, inbox me and I'll see what I can do for you. Okay, so I'm going to do a collective spread here for those who are still on and those, I'm sorry, who I couldn't get to you. So now I've got 3 decks of cards here. So just put down there whether you are attracted to, I'm going to make this one. deck 1. I'm going to make deck 2. And I'm going to make this deck 3. Okay, so whichever deck you are attracted to, pop it down in the comments section there, and I will give you a quick overview for you for the next week. Okay, so those who've chosen deck 1. Right, deck 1. Okie dokie, guys. You guys are going to have to put down a few boundaries with some people over the next week, because I feel like there's some people out there who are testing your patience or taking advantage of you. So this is a word of warning for you. I'm sorry. So now's the time to put those measures in place, draw the line in the sand, and it's okay to say no. So just be aware, if you don't do that, potentially you could be opening yourself up for some, I call them the tower moments, where everything goes kapoof and you feel like you've lost control of things before you even know it, even though it may not directly affect you. Indirectly it will be affecting you, because somehow you'll get dragged into these things. So it's okay for you to say no. They're saying also it's very important for you to use your intuition over the next week. So if you get that gut feeling of, oh, don't know, listen to it. Don't let your ego override your gut feelings in the next week, because they're saying this is very, very important. And it's okay for you to disconnect from some people. And I'm not saying just wipe them completely, but it's okay for you to just disconnect and have some time out here. Okay, so that's for deck 1. Deck 2, which is my Rider-Waite's. Hey, what do we got for you guys for the next week? Okay, deck 2, I see a lot of you all completing a cycle, meaning something's coming to an end for you. And some of you may think that is a not so nice thing. It's like, oh, what now? But in reality, this is a good thing, because it is moving you on to something bigger and better. I feel like some of you are in the motions of moving premises. And if that's not the case, I feel like it's going to be in the next 6 weeks to 6 months that's going on for you. But there's still that uncertainty there with some of you. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? But they're showing me here that whether you're at work, at home, possibly even in a relationship, they're showing me something is coming full circle here. Okay, do not look at it as something bad. Look at it as something quite positive, because all the universe is doing is propelling you into something bigger and better as well. Some of you, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this, I feel like some of you potentially could have somebody who is not doing the right thing by you, or not telling you everything, or not being completely honest with you as well. So just be aware of that. That will come to light too in the next 2 weeks. They're saying that person, you will find that person in the next 2 weeks. And so there's going to be quite dramatic changes around that person. Okay, I just feel like there's secrets, there's things that are coming to surface there as well. But they're showing me it's all for the better. They're showing me after that there's complete change and a whole new ball game for you guys. Okay, so those who've chosen deck 3, have a look what's for you. Everybody's in the same boat. It's funny. There's so many changes for deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. Again, Deck 3, I'm being shown here where you are at. I feel like there is quite a lot of, I'd like to say, exhaustion. You need to be resting. I just feel like somehow your sleep's out, and you need to be taking time out for yourself here. They're showing me again there's movement with you as well. So I feel like even with you guys, there's some sort of movement around the house, around work, but I feel like with you guys, where you are at is at the moment still an idea. So whereas deck 2, I felt like it's in the motions of happening. If you've chosen deck 3, I feel like it's just the ideas that are going through your mind at the moment, and do I, don't I, and actually weighing up the options of whether it's a good idea. So I feel like there's also somebody with who chose this spread, somebody who is, I would like to say, a voice of reason that will come in and give you advice, guidance. But once that happens, I feel like things will be quite accelerated for you as well, in terms of once you've made that decision, gone, done, I'm out, I'm doing it, and no looking back. Okay, so I'd just like to thank you all for watching me this evening. Uh, if you would like a private reading with me, please inbox me and I can give you my options, my dates, where I'm at, yada, yada, yada. As I've explained, these readings are just general readings. So if you want a more in-depth reading with me, please, you do need to book an appointment with me. But thank you, guys. I will not be back doing live feeds unless I do a sneaky one again, which I may do, don't know, depends on what's going on around at the moment. But I won't be back on for another couple of weeks, so just keep an eye out. So